Alright, so last time I was talking
Three
to
blessings, Sarah.
Nabani Mesa, talking to her about the Nerevarine Prophecies, and I wanted to ask her about all this stuff, but I was too tired to read all the shit, so let's see, right? If we ask her about aspect and uncertain parents, she says, if what you say is true, you are indeed born on a certain day of uncertain parents. This is part of the prophecy, but many have the same birthday, and many are not sure of their parents. It is interesting, but does not make you the Nerevarine. Okay, we ask her about the moon and stars. She says, legend says Indral Nerevar's family standard bore the moon and star, and Nerevar's armor and weapons bore the sign. Some say he bore a moon and star birthmark. Some say he has a magic ring marked with a moon and star. Others say he was born under a moon and star. I mean, wasn't everybody born under a moon and well, no, if you're born in the morning, I guess. In any case, I think the moon and star is the mark of the Nerevarine. If you do not... Oh, and you do not have this mark, so you're not the Nerevarine. Okay, and then if we ask her about sleepers, she says, rumors say that in the towns, mad cultists called sleepers are attacking people, saying that Dagoth Gares has awakened and will drive the Outlanders from Morrowind. Perhaps it is just a coincidence, but I think it is a sign of the Nerevarine. Not necessarily a sign that you are the Nerevarine. Perhaps the time of the Nerevarine has come, and you have come at the same time. This is not passing a test, but it may mean you have some part to play in the coming of the Nerevarine. And the 7 curses, she says, it is another Ashlander prophecy of the Nerevarine. It is called the 7 curses of the Sharmat, but I do not know it, and I know no one who does. It may be lost. Such things happen. A wise woman dies or forgets, or a clan is wiped out. Perhaps someone knows but is keeping it secret. Perhaps it is one of those many books of your settled peoples. I've heard that the descendant priests of the temple may have such books. Okay. The prophecy of the stranger, she says it is the best known of the Nerevarine prophecies. We call it the stranger. And it's like this little poem here. When the earth is sundered, the skies choked black, and sleepers serve the 7 curses. To the hearth there comes a stranger, journeyed far neath moon and star. Though stark-born to sire uncertain, his aspect marks his certain fate. Wicked stalk him, righteous curse him. Prophets speak, but all deny. Many trials make manifest the stranger's fate, the curse is vain. Many touchstones try the stranger, many fall, but one remains. Right, that's cool. That was the stranger, so now 7 visions. She says the full title of the prophecy is the 7 visions of 7 trials of the incarnate. Listen and I will tell you the verse. This one, oh yeah, okay, so 7 trials, what he puts his hand to, that shall be done. What is left undone, that shall be done. First trial, on a certain day to uncertain parents. Incarnate moon and star reborn. Second trial, neither blight nor age can harm him. The curse of flesh before him flies. Third trial, in caverns dark, Azura's eye sees and makes to shine the moon and star. Fourth trial, the stranger's voice unites the houses. 3 halls call him Portator. Fifth trial, a stranger's hand unites the Velothi. 4 tribes call him Nerevarine. Sixth trial, he honors blood of the tribe unmourned. He eats their sin and is reborn. Seventh trial, his mercy frees the cursed false gods. Binds the broken, redeems the mad. One destiny, he speaks the law for Veleth's people. He speaks for their land and names them great. What does this prophecy mean? It tells us who the Nerevarine will be and the trials he must undergo before he fulfills his destiny. Some parts I understand, some parts I do not. I will answer your questions as best I can, but I cannot pretend to understand it all. Oh no, so we can ask her about, like, each of these. Veleth's people are the Dunmer, all Dunmer, Ashlander, and Great House. The last time Veleth were united were with Nerevar at the Battle of Red Mountain. Now Nerevar will come again and unite the Dunmer. He will restore Morrowind to the Dunmer and restore the former greatness of the Velothi people. Yeah, these are kind of self-explanatory. The cursed false gods are the Tribunal, of course. They're surely false gods, evil sorcerers, and necromancers. They murdered Nerevar. See, this is what I was talking about. They say he murdered Nerevar, which I do think is true. So they might set themselves up as gods, yeah. Binds the broken must refer to Nerevar's broken promise to the Ashlanders to honor the ways of the spirits and rights of the land. Okay. She's not sure about the sixth trial. She says, Tribe Unmourned may mean the sixth house, House Dagoth, which was exterminated after the Battle of Red Mountain. But it could also mean the Dwemer, the dwarves, and eating sin is doing atonement for another sin, yes. Okay. The Ashlanders are sometimes called the Velothi, for the prophet Veloth who guided us to the land many, many centuries ago. And the four tribes are the four tribes of Vardenfell, the Urshalaku, the Ahamusa, the Zainab, and the Arabanim son. It would truly be a miracle to unite these four tribes who have long raided and warred with one another, but the Nerevarine must be one who performs miracles. Okay. Yeah, and this one's kind of the same, but with the great houses. The Hortator is a war leader chosen when Dunmer great houses must put aside their normal feuds to unite against the common enemy. This has not happened since the Empire invaded our land. And, third trial, in legend there is a shrine to Zur called the Cavern of Incarnate. There are secrets I may not tell you about this cavern, do not ask. Second trial. I'm not sure what this means. Will the Nerevarine come as a spirit who is not harmed by blight or age? I don't know, but I think Curse of Flesh means the blight disease Corprus, which causes terrible, distorted growths on its victims. Perhaps the Nerevarine can heal this disease. Perhaps that will be a sign of the Nerevarine. Okay, so we will definitely see that one later. On a certain day to uncertain parents, blah blah. This refers to your birth sign, of course. Pretty self-explanatory. She says the Incarnate cannot fail. What others have tried, he will do. What Nerevar started, the Incarnate shall finish. Okay, that was a lot. But I think it's interesting. And the last thing to ask her about is the lost prophecies. She says, there are Nerevarine prophecies that have been lost, the 7 curses and others. Some are forgotten, some hidden, some deliberately lost. The wise women are the memory of the Velothi people. Yeah, so they don't write things down, it's like, what do you call that? You know, they just pass it down orally, basically. But it is a faulty memory, and we are mortal and our knowledge dies with us. But we hear that the descendant priests of the temple study our Nerevarine prophecies and record them in books. Such written words never die. You must go to them and ask for these books and bring what you find to me. Okay, so she's giving us all this information. But then finally we can just ask her, do I pass the test? She says, you are not the Nerevarine, you are one who may become the Nerevarine. It is a puzzle and a hard one, but you have found some of the pieces and you may find more. Do you choose to be the Nerevarine? Then seek the lost prophecies among the descendant priests of the temple. Find the lost prophecies, bring them to me, and I will be your guide. And take these copies of the Stranger and the 7 visions. Now I have told you all I know. Go, think on what I've told you, and do what must be done. Okay, so apparently she did write the shit down for me. That's cool. Okay. So I think we must, yeah, we report back to Caius with this information. Let me see, I think if we do this, doesn't really matter, let's just bring us to, yeah, it brought us to Nisus. That's fine. So yeah, there is a lot to think about. It's kind of interesting because she says you are not the Nerevarine. It's not like this thing where they're like, yes, you are the chosen one. It's more like you have to... Where am I trying to go? Let's go here. Whoa. It's more like that you're trying to become the Nerevarine by, like, doing all these steps in the prophecy, and, like, some of them are very, like, almost would take a miracle in order to do them. So it is kind of like almost like being the chosen one, but not in the same way as like in Skyrim, where they're just like they just tell you that you are after you do the dragon shout or whatever. In this one, it's very like kind of intentional.
Welcome,
and I like that because you can quite literally just choose to not do this if you don't want to. You can just go do other stuff in the game. Like, you don't have to become the Nerevarine or anything like that. Whereas in Skyrim, not to knock Skyrim, I like Skyrim, but it's way more like, once you do that kind of first quest with where you get the dragon stone or whatever it's called, the dragon attacks, and then you're like, you are diagnosed dragonborn. You can't do anything about it really, just are the dragonborn. But I don't think that's necessarily bad, it's just a different style, but I do like how this game handles it.
Very good company.
Hello. He says, you've spoken with Sul Matul and Nabani Mesa, and from what you say, it sounds like you could really be the Nerevarine. That is just incredible. But I'll have to get used to the idea. Let me try and get word to Mehram Milo. Maybe she can find out whether the descendant priests have any lost prophecies. But in the meantime, I have a very tough assignment for you. Do you think you're ready? Yes, I'm ready for anything. Don't get overconfident, but it just so happens that I agree. You're ready, but just in case, I'm gonna give you 400 drakes. Before you head out, make sure you outfit yourself with healing potions, new gear, a little training, whatever you think you need most, and remember, if you get in trouble, back off, rest up, and go back fresh. Don't get cocky. I think this will be a tough one. Here's your mission. Fort Buckmoth sent a patrol to Gnaar Mok, hunting smugglers with 6th house connections. They found a 6th house base, a 6th house shrine, and a 6th house priest named Dagoth Gares. Speak with champion Raisa Pulia at Fort Buckmoth. She'll tell you about the patrol and the 6th house base. Your orders: find that 6th house base, kill Dagoth Gares, and bring me a full report on the 6th house base. Yeah, so this is kind of exciting because it's like where shit gets real crazy. Let me get some speechcraft training. You know what is so annoying is like, so I looked up, so last time I couldn't convince Zabamund or whatever, I think that's his name. I could not convince Zabamund to let me talk to Sul Matul without like paying him. And I was so confused because I didn't remember having to do that, and I was like, his personality, or his disposition, I got it up to like 90 and he still wouldn't let me. I was like, what the fuck? I was so confused I looked it up, and apparently you need speechcraft minimum of 30, which is so annoying because like I was very close to that, but I just didn't have it.
What do you want?
But at least now I know why that was happening. I'm still wearing the cephalopod. It looks kind of awesome though. It's kind of growing on me. Okay. Spent like all the money he gave me on stupid speechcraft training in case there's another quest like that. But let me get some more training. Like, I'll do destruction. I'll do maybe like restoration would be good.
How delightful. Welcome.
Warm greetings, Outlander. Care to peruse my spell?
Okay, so he wants me to talk to Raceapulia in Fort Buckmoth. What is that, old room? Well, let me do something. Get rid of these extra lockpad. I don't know why I have so many of these. Okay, just... I've got like all these notes that I really don't need. Let's see if I can sell some stuff. Sorry, this is a bit boring. Just... sell the copious amounts of bone meal that I've collected. Yeah, let's sell those. Let's get... Gotta restore health. They'll probably have more stuff in the fort, so let's just go.
Honor, to be sure.
Yeah, this is Buckmoth. What's interesting is they're all named something Moth. I'm Raceapulia, champion of the Legion, garrison here at Buckmoth Legion Fort, and you're Solara. Caius sent you, didn't he? Caius says you're the one who handled this 6th house base near Gnaar Mok. Yes. Only one trooper returned. He died soon after, horribly disfigured with Corprus disease and out of his wits. In his ravings, he spoke of a cavern on the coast. He called it Ilunibi. Ilunibi. It's not on our maps. Try asking locals in Gnaar Mok. They fought with cultists and disfigured man-beasts. Corprus monsters, I think. They fled the attackers and got lost in the caves. Then they ran into a half-man creature named Dagoth Gares. This Dagoth Gares slew the rest of the patrol but spared one trooper. He told the trooper he was being spared so he might tell others that the sleeper awakes and that the 6th house has risen. And Dagoth is lord and I'm his priest and all will be one with him in the flesh. Yeah, that's what the dreamers or the sleepers or whatever they are, that guy was telling me in Balmora. It's like telling me all this bullshit. The trooper awakened outside the caves and returned here. We couldn't recognize him and he didn't respond to questions. He just kept rambling on like a madman until he died. Okay. This is interesting because he got the Corprus, but then he died, like, very quickly. I guess sometimes they die quickly, like, or immediately, and other times they live with the Corprus. Anyway, we'll get into that, but we ask her about Ilunibi again. She says that's what the dead trooper called the Sea Caverns, where he found the Sixth House base. It's not on our maps. No one here has heard of it. Yeah, basically just ask people in Gnaar Mok or find it for ourselves. And we ask her about Corprus disease. She says, I've heard of Corprus disease before, but never seen it. The trooper's flesh was swollen and covered with growths. His bones twisted and lost their shape. He spoke to himself as if in a dream. We didn't recognize him at first, except for his clothing and armor. So that's weird. It sounds like the Corprus, like, developed really quickly. But then he just died. That is so weird. The fort chaplain tried spells and potions, but couldn't cure the disease. He died soon after he reached the fort. Didn't realize how fast Corprus kills. It sure wasn't pretty. The troops seem shaken. I'm a little worried myself, to tell the truth. Yeah, but you're still sending me there. Thanks a lot. She's just like, yeah, this horrible thing happened. Wait, was I supposed to ask her for supplies too? I think she's just supposed to tell me about this, like, horrific place that they're sending me. Let's see if they've got, like, potions. I don't really think I'll need... I think I'm fine, honestly. Get, like, one of these.
If you care to talk, I would.
Okay. So... must go to Gnaar Mok. And I don't know if I can take the Silt Strider there. Gnaar Mok. Maybe I should just walk there, honestly. It's pretty close. Yeah, this is where it gets pretty weird. Oh, I'm not gonna talk to that woman. She's very annoying. I'll help her out later, though. Hello? So bad, he was just hanging out with his little rat friend. The Kagudi and the rat. An unlikely companionship. Stop nibbling me. Oh, I forgot to make a bigger healing like, I've got this one, but that one is sometimes a little too much. Dude, what is wrong with me? Where? Oh, my bad. I called it... Well, I was thinking it was called, like, minor healing, but it was not. My bad. There is Seyorvar Horsemouth. our good friend, Horsemouth. Not sure why they call him that. Maybe he's got, like, big teeth. You freaking worm. Stupid little worm. Go away. Ooh, can I jump on this branch? No. Okay, fine. I think the swamp trees might look different because, you know, this is open Morrowind and I have, like, the other standard Morrowind, and I was modding the other one just a little bit because I think I might do, like, a slightly modded, like, very slightly modded. Go away. Fuck. Leave. Go. Rat. Might do a slightly modded playthrough on, you know, just Morrowind. And I just added, like, a couple mods, and one of them was, like, replacing the swamp trees with more lush-looking ones. And I think it showed up in this game because it's... I'm gonna be honest, I'm still not entirely sure how that works. It's like the plugins won't show up unless I tell them to, but the model replacers will kind of show up. Anyway. Probably no one even noticed. I think they look nice, though. But yeah, I was heavily considering for my next playthrough maybe doing it on just the standard Morrowind, but still not sure because I do like how stable this one is. But I think I've got the other one, like, worked out for the most part. It's just a few mods on there. Nothing crazy. Whoa.
My patience.
Is that the breeding Netch? Why is he attacking the Betty Netch? Okay, it was the breeding Netch. Ilunibi Caverns, that's what they call the old sea cave up on the north end of the island, right on Cartag Point. Oh, no, there's a cat meowing. What are you doing? He says, don't poke around in there. It's a convenient smuggler's hole and they might not welcome visitors. If you ask him about Cartag Point, he says, yes, that's on the western coast, not far from here. It's a gigantic boulder. Some of the orcs consider it a landmark. Why? I don't know. Some orc or another jumped off on a dare. It didn't end well. Alright, why did people fucking hate me here? What the fuck did I ever do to Gnaar Mok? Just because it's a stupid Laulu settlement? Anyway, the rain is kind of loud. Hold on. I don't know if it's loud in the video, but it's, like, deafeningly loud. Okay, so... who's fighting? Yeah, whatever, I don't care. So... continue going this way. Okay, it's not this place. This is, Shurenbale. Is that where we killed the necromancer? fuck is wrong with me? I went the complete wrong direction. Just, honestly, just dislike the video right now. Everybody, dislike the video. So yeah, we go this way. Go this way, we cross another, like, poor excuse for a bridge. Literally just some planks floating on the water. Here we go. Cliffracer's trying to get to me, but he can't. Okay. Ilunibi, Carcass of the Saint. Totally... Oh no, it's not. It's dark. Wait, let me rest. You fucking idiot. Stuck on a tree. Can I just rest? Yes. Okay, you have ascended to level 11. Being smart doesn't hurt, and a little luck now and then is nice, but the key is patience and hard work, and when it pays off, it's sweet. Sure is. Wait, what am I doing? Maybe I should put strength up. I'll do luck since I never do that one. Do willpower. Okay. Save over. Last save, and... Oh! So far, this place doesn't look too bad. I'm having even more trouble seeing than normal in the game, because, like, normally there's a glare from a lamp, but it's actually daytime, so there's just, like, the light from outside is making it nearly impossible to see anything. So that's cool. Oh no. Fucking naked person is running at me. Let's try Night Eye, actually. Okay. Can we static them? That didn't do very much at all. Summon our guy here. Oh, they're weak. Ew. Large wrapped Corprus meat. Hello? And the glare from outside is really pissing me off. I almost should just continue this at night. This is like adding an extra challenge. Ah, that is so annoying. Oh! Walked right into the danger zone. Ash slave. More Marowak's spine. Sure. No, I fucking hate these guys. Why are they so hard? Fuck? I can't stress this enough. It's like, I can barely see any of this. Great. Thanks a lot. Get away from me, freak. This is seriously pissing me off. I'm gonna like put a... There's like a window next to me and there's no curtains or blinds on it or anything. Literally, I'm gonna put a piece of cardboard over it, just so I can see better. Okay, that helped immensely. Now I'm not, like, handicapped. Alright, let's do some healing. Maybe I can do one of these. See, that's good, but it takes so much magic. But I did need, like, a big heal, so... I have to rest anyway. Rest 3 hours in this diseased hellhole. Dance around the fire. No, but think about, like, how horrific this would actually be. Like, when you're playing the game, it's not really too bad. Tainted marrow. I want your spiked club that weighs 50 pounds. Oh. Makes such a weird sound. But yeah, they... Like, the way they ask you to come to this diseased cave, like, literally... a cave filled with, like, naked, insane people and diseased, like, flesh is just lying around. People just carry around diseased flesh in their pockets. I'm gonna make my Dremora fight this Dremora. They've got no pockets though, so like, where are they carrying the flesh? Dude, I thought you were fighting this guy. Oh, that's my Dremora. The fuck? Now they're both after- oh, not both of them being after me. That's fucking stupid. Can I summon another one? Wow. Fuck off, dude. I don't know which one to use mine, but fuck both of you. I'll kill both of you, I don't fucking care. Okay. Can you loot? Thank you. Whoa, I didn't know this was a thing. Droog staff? Let's take it. It was so fucking annoying how he turned on me. No, but where are they keeping the Corprus meat? Like, I don't want to think about that. Can you imagine what, like, wading through this nasty fucking water? This diseased water. Absolutely not. No, fuck, I was just in there. Doing. Oh my goodness. Dislike the video right now. This is one of those moments where, like, the triumphant main theme really isn't too fitting. Like, I feel like there should be creepy-ass Silent Hill music instead. At least the red candles are nice. Oh, no. I don't think I can capture its soul. Maybe it will capture it in the grand... No, it's a waste. Fuck it. Need more soul gems. Okay, is that all that was up here? I guess it was. Alright, let's rest an hour. Get some fatigue back or whatever. I love how these guys just crumple to the floor. They run at me and immediately just crumple to the floor. Hello? Oh no, dead adventurer? This must be one of the guys they're talking about who died. No fucking way I'm back in... What is wrong with me? Ew. No, you need to stop coming at me. You need to get away from me right now. I'm straight up just ignoring them. Now, but think about how scared you would be in real life if you had to come here. Like, can you go to this cave where it's just filled with an incurable disease and naked people running at you? What enemy? It's probably just stupid ash slave guy. Yep. How did I know? You are so annoying. I have a fatigue potion. Wow. Not me fucking dying. Okay, whatever. We're just gonna have to wait a second for the fatigue to come back. And by a second, I mean 5 minutes. Yeah, I should have bought more potions. I admit it. Get away from me, you fucking loser. You ashy bitch. Why don't you put some lotion on? Just rest until healed. Yeah, Soul's Rattle sounds like a terrible cough that you would get. Oh, here we go. Okay, Dagoth Gares is talking to me while this fucking guy's in my face. The 6th house greets you, Lord Nerevar, or Solara as you call yourself. I am known as Dagoth Gares, priest of Ilunibi Shrine, and minister to 6th house servants. My lord Dagother has informed me of your coming. I wish that this time you had come to honor your lord's friendship, not to betray it. Okay, so we can ask him about all this shit. He says, Ilunibi Shrine is just a small, quiet retreat for 6th house servants, a place to contemplate and grow strong and wise in Lord Dagoth's ways. Here we share the sacraments of flesh and blood and dream the dreams of our Lord. This and other lesser shrines are hidden from prying eyes throughout the land, but the greatest shrines of 6th house servants lie beneath Red Mountain, in the citadels of our Lord and his close kin. He says, forgive the rude welcome, but until you have declared for us, we must treat you as our enemy. The sleepers and dreamers are newly come to Lord Dagoth and not yet blessed with his power. But the children and his flesh, they are deep in the heart of his mystery. It's weird how they capitalize children. Oh, children of his flesh. That's weird. Their bodies swell to contain his glory. That's really fucking creepy. And to yield the rich sacraments of our Lord's feast. And we are the least of his servants, for ash poets, ascended sleepers, and ash vampires stand high above us in the Lord's bountiful grace. Lord Dagoth would far rather have you as a friend than as an enemy, but until you submit to him, 6th house servants will treat you as an enemy and try to destroy you. If you wish to be our friend, first you must go to Lord Dagoth in his citadel on Red Mountain and make your submission. No thanks. Let's see. He says, Dagoth is the awakened lord of the 6th house, come to cast down false gods, drive foreigners from the land, and restore the ancient glory of Morrowind. He bids you come to Red Mountain for the friendship and honor that once you shared. He would grant you counsel and power, if only you would pledge that friendship anew. The path to Red Mountain is long and filled with danger, but if you are worthy, you will find there wisdom, a firm friend, and all the power you need to set the world aright. Let's see. Talking about the 6th house, he says, the 6th house was not dead, but only sleeping. Now it wakes from its long dream, and with its lord Dagoth it comes forth to free Morrowind of foreign rulers and divine pretenders. When the land is swept clean of false friends and greedy thieves, the children of Veloth will build anew a garden of plenty in this blighted wasteland. Okay. And when we talked to him about the Lord's friendship, he says, Lord Dagoth gives me these words to say to you, so you may give them thought. Once we were friends and brothers, Lord Nerevar, in peace and in war, yet beneath Red Mountain, you struck me down as I guarded the treasure you bound me by oath to defend, but remembering our old friendship, I would forgive you and raise you high in my service. My Lord Dagoth bids you come to Red Mountain for the friendship and honor that once you shared. He would grant you counsel and power if only you would pledge that friendship anew. I am not your Lord Dagoth, yet I too would say to you, do you come with weapons to strike me down, or would you put away your weapon and join me in friendship? So it's weird, they like keep saying, oh, they keep acting like I'm attacking them and they aren't attacking me. Like, oh, if you would just be our friend, we wouldn't have to attack you. There we go. Yeah, so you'll notice he's got a weird sort of shrunk on his face. With his dying breath, Dagoth Gares smiles and curses you. Even as my master wills, you shall come to him in his flesh and of his flesh. So, he's got this amulet that costs a lot of money, but it just drains your personality for some weird reason. Message from Dagoth Lord Nerevar Induril, hey Rusdania, my lord, friend, and companion. Once we were friends and brothers, Lord Nerevar, in peace and in war. No houseman ever served you better or more faithfully. Much that I did was at your command, at great cost to myself and my honor. Yet beneath Red Mountain you struck me down as I guarded the treasure you bound me by oath to defend. It was a cruel blow, a bitter betrayal, to be felled by your hand. But... Sorry, there's a goose in the background. But remembering our old friendship, I would forgive you and raise you high in my service. The sixth house was not dead, but only sleeping. Now we wake from our long dream. This is just all the shit that the other guy told me. Coming forth to free Morrowind, foreign rulers, divine pretenders, blah blah blah. Land is swept to false power. I already read this shit. Come to Red Mountain, old friend, for the fellowship and honor that once we shared. I would grant you counsel and power. Blah blah blah. As ever, your faithful servant and loyal friend, Lord Vorn Dagoth III. Okay. It's a nice little note. So yeah, if we, hey. I'm still mad at you for attacking me earlier, fucking dick. Okay, so if we read the... got bells. Little bells you can play. Sorry, fuck, I keep getting distracted. If we read the journal, it says, I've killed Dagoth Gares, as the spymaster ordered, but with his dying breath, Dagoth Gares pronounced a curse on me, and now I have Corprus disease. No. He said I would come to Dagoth in his flesh and of his flesh. I don't feel any different, but the marks of the disease are plain on my face. Except they aren't because of gameplay limitations, but that's fine. We'll pretend. I'll have to return and report to the spymaster on the 6th house base and hope he knows of some way to cure this disease. Alright, cool. So I will do that next time. Actually, we have Corprus disease.